My story with mountains started, I like many people, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something that was unique, and I discovered mountaineering, and that's when this whole idea came about of wanting to be a mountain climber. It was the most very random, very, very out of the box kind of decision, and the more people told me that I can't climb, and that as an athlete, as a female, I can't be an athlete, a Saudi female. So the more people were negative about it, the more I wanted to do it, the more I wanted to be more bold in my life choices. I think we tend to not, we lose belief in ourselves growing up. Like, we're all curious kids, and then as a certain age, in certain stage in our life, we become less confident in who we are. So I had to find that confidence again. I had to, reprogram my brain into believing that I can do anything I dreamt of doing.
No one believed I could do it, but I'm not the type that gives up easily. Being the first Saudi woman and youngest Arab to summit Everest feels great, but inspiring other women feels even greater.
I always say that a journey is a collection of experiences. It's teachers, wrong turns, and random encounters. It's everything that teaches you something, even if it's however big or small. It's those things that shape and change you. And in the end, you should be bold enough to discover, be brave enough to take the first step, and to not be afraid to be a little bit lost sometimes. Like, I always tell people to move, to try to experience and try to go beyond the frame of comfort, because that's where the most beautiful things and amazing stories are.
And also, I think the scariest thing to become out of this zone and start new things.
But scary things shape us, and scary things define us. So I always tell people to not be afraid to go out and be a little bit afraid. You never know what you discover.
And what is the scariest part of your experience to climb the mountain?
There are many moments that are difficult, but when temperatures are minus 40 and 50, that's like really painful. But I think the scariest is falling down into a crevasse or an avalanche falling on you. That's the thing that scares me the most. But there is something that scares me more than that, and you won't believe what it is.
Oh.
The thing that scares me the most is being bored. I get really scared of waking up one day and being like, hopefully God gives me the life, I'll be 80 or 90 and then look back and regret my life for the things I didn't do. That scares me more than anything. I get scared of that.
Yes. Because you fight with lots of things to do something that you want, and if you come back and lose in your goal, it's so yes, exactly.
It's very hard to explain how I felt when I reached the summit, because so many contrasting emotions and feelings. But it was a very two contrasting feelings. In one side of me, I felt very strong and very powerful, and I can achieve anything. And on the other side, I felt very small and very fragile and very insignificant. So it was like two very different feelings in the same soul. So it was very hard to explain.